Homeroom with Smooth. Welcome to Trending Topic. Tonight, we talking about Kyrie Irving and this stance on the vaccination. Y'all two take it away.
It's like his teleprompter was broken.
Go ahead.
It stopped loading halfway up here at the improv.
Well, as always, you got Smooth, you got me, Type X. We are here talking about Kyrie Irving, and we kind of alluded to this on another trending topic that we did. So, how do you feel? The Nets said Kyrie Irving's not playing at all. How do you guys feel about that?
Kev, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Man, I'm just gonna say, man, I understand it's important to get vaccinated, but god dang, it really sucks that some of the best athletes in the world, man, aren't gonna be able to perform because they don't have, that's what stuff like the NBA is for. You come see the best basketball players perform. So it's but I get it, but still at the same time, man, that's really sucks. That's all I gotta say about it.
Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
Mm-hmm. He's still getting paid.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna answer your initial question, and then I need to speak to that too. Hold on. And how do I feel about him not playing at all? Like, he don't need to play. He's a freaking liability. They're playing for millions of dollars. They have to perform. They can't have players going out sick.
Man,
I understand why they like, you know what? You don't want to get vaccinated. That's fine. You just stay at home because it's just too much work. It's too much hassle, too much hoopla. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you can play in this city. You can play in this city. You can't play here.
Let me play there.
He's gonna miss all of his home games.
41. 41 home games.
Yeah, 41 home games. He's gonna miss every game in California. If I know California laws correctly.
No, just right now, just San Francisco.
Oh, just San Francisco. Okay, just San Francisco. And then is there anybody else following suit?
I think it's all of New York. So he can't play against the Knicks either.
The Knicks are okay.
So he'll be missing around 50 games.
50
at least.
That's insanity.
So it's the cities that have a vaccine mandate, right?
Yeah, because since it's an indoor. Yeah, it's an indoor setting. Playing in a sport, you have to have at least one dose to go in, and which means he has none.
Look, man, he's just gonna have to sit out those games. Then
hold on. Now let's get to the other.
I mean, they're not gonna fire him from the team. They're not gonna kick him off the team.
Okay, so the association that they already said, hey, players who cannot make the local meet the local mandates to play the game, they're not getting paid for those games, but the game, because pretty much what happened is the Nets said, hey, we can't have you part-time because this is the NBA. We have to put a product on the field. We can't say, hey, life with Kyrie, life without Kyrie. We can't do that. So because of that, they said, you know what? They said, you just stay home, and the rest of your salary that you would have made, we got you. So they're pretty much they're paying the man to stay home.
But they're paying him for the games that he plays as well, though.
No, he's not playing. He's not playing any games.
Oh wow,
he is not playing because he's not eligible to play at home. So the Nets are saying, since you're not eligible to play at home, we do not want you at all. So they're paying him for the away games. They're paying him to stay at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Too much hassle.
So my thing, Smooth, yes, they're paying him to stay at home. So this goes into my thing because we talked about Kyrie and Smooth alluded to the flat Earth thing, and Kyrie kind of might not all be there, which is but even though he has gone on the record to apologize to the science teachers and everything and all this other stuff, and so he's saying whether he thinks the world is still flat or he knows it's round now, we do not know. It's Kyrie.
Yeah, man.
I think personally, it's cap that he apologized. He apologized just to get the heat off of him so he can get some endorsement deals back going. Because for him to say he's the voice to the voiceless,
No, that is
The
now.
voice
That
for the voice
is now. No, this is, and but this is where we go. So anyway, no, but I told you because people said, hey, if there was an edge, remember we talked about this last time. If there was an edge of the earth, it would be commercialized to the end of the world. So they'll be like, oh, the edge of the world right there. That would be the tourist destination. There would be rides off the side of it and everything. So we all know that is that. But his decision, which we didn't know beforehand, and it was because of whatever he was saying, medical, was saying religious. He just, he's anti-vax, which I think that could have been the case. We're not sure.
It goes right along with flat earther, but okay.
Yeah. So, well, no, there's other people that for whatever reasons.
I mean, that Venn diagram, it overlaps. It overlaps.
But according to the Athletic, Kyrie, he does not want to get vaccinated because he's upset that there's people losing their jobs because of local health mandates. So he wants to be, he wants to take that grander fight and be the voice, the voice of the voiceless. But my thing is, how can you be the voice of the voiceless and stand up against people losing their jobs when you still have a job and they are paying you to stay at home?
Bro, what are you talking about, guys? Kyrie is the martyr for the voiceless.
You can't be a martyr if you're still getting paid.
Right, millions.
That's what he's trying. It seems like that's what he's trying to do. I don't know, man. Look, bro, it's a crucial time right now, and I think people are just feeling a way that they feel like they got to fight for whatever the hell it is they believe in, bro. And some of these people just happen to be like, "Oh, the Earth is flat. Oh, you shouldn't eat animals. Go vegan. You evil person." Like any fucking thing, man. And this just happens to be one of them, man.
No, but there's a difference because he is not fighting for anything. Because when you fight for something, you're fighting because you might lose. You might lose something. He is not losing his job, and he's still making $15 million to stay his happy ass at home. He's still spouting anti-vax like rhetoric, no, he is his actions. But I'm saying, but he's not fighting for anything. Yeah, he's being a stubborn mule. Like the thing, if he was willing to be like, "Hey, I'm not getting vaccinated."
Let me ask you this: when we talked about Nicki Minaj and what she was talking about her cousin, and she was talking about my cousin's friend testicles or whatever got swollen after getting the COVID vaccine. We said that was misinformation and that was dangerous, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is this not kind of like the same thing with Kyrie?
No, he's not telling you not to get vaccinated. There's a difference. He's saying I'm not getting vaccinated, and to his credit, he is not saying what. Okay. He's not saying I'm not getting vaccinated because of this. He's not spreading misinformation. Is he being irresponsible? You could argue he's being irresponsible. Is he trying to garner support, saying, "Hey, I'm doing this to be in one with people that are losing." Hold on, that are losing their jobs. Yeah. So those are two main differences. So is he? But Nicki Minaj actually spread misinformation.
Hold on. Because technically, this is still misinformation for him to say, "I'm doing it for people that have lost their jobs for local mandate." Yeah, why did they lose their job?
It's the voice or the voiceless
correlation.
That's what I'm saying.
That's implying something.
No, I'm saying to his credit, he has not come out and said that. This is what people.
Bro, listen, by saying you're the voice of the voiceless, that's trying to imply that there's some type of oppression on the people who can't speak out for what you're speaking.
No, and I agree with you, but that's why I said to his credit, he has not officially said that, and that's why I'm saying that's the main difference between him and Nicki Minaj.
So he didn't say he was the voice of the voiceless?
No, this is what the Athletic is saying, that sources near him. So has he probably uttered this? Yes, but he did not go on Twitter and say, "I am the voice of the voiceless. I stand with you guys who are losing your jobs right now, so I am too. I'm going to lose my job."
There's no one actually quoting him saying that. Yes. But if the rumors he says that, and then he refuses to get vaccinated, and that's a rumor, public perception, public court is going to be like, especially in this climate, going to be like, "Oh, he's anti-vax." I mean,
I think he's anti-vax because I said, do I think he's anti-vax? Yes, I think he's anti-vax. And I'm saying if this is a lame ass excuse because he has nothing to lose.
What's true? So what's truly dangerous is, like you're saying, he has nothing to lose. They're still paying this man.
Exactly.
And if they're gonna pay this man when he refuses to get vaccinated and he can't play, like he's basically just paid to be on a team. I guess maybe there's some contractual agreement. I bet some other players might be like, you know.
Well, it depends. Well, I think that's why we're talking about it earlier. Since now they're only on the hook for half of the salary, they might just say, and they only have them for 2 more years. Then they might just say,
no. They already just came out and said they're not doing a contract extension with him.
No.
His contract's not getting.
I'm not talking about extending him, Smooth. I'm talking about dropping him because I'm saying because he only has 2 more years.
They can't drop him. They're saying that
they can't. They can drop him. They could drop him, because the difference between the NFL and the NBA, if you drop somebody,
I'm saying the next year, like for next year's, he's not going to be on there if he's still not back. That's what they just said it on TV.
No, I know Smooth. He is on there because that's what I'm saying, because he's on, because he has this year and next year. So after next year, they could get him because his contract is good for 2 years. And I'm saying the difference between that, because unlike
So is that because the way the news made it sound was like a year with a flexible second year. That's the way that the news just made it sound on ESPN. That's the way they just made it sound, because they were saying that the Nets is not going to renew him again. That's how they made it sound.
Yeah, but he still has 2 more years because he's not on another year option, so he still has 2 more years. But I'm saying because of now, because pretty much now they're only on the hook for half the money, they might drop him, and then they could say that, hey, since they could drop him and he's only eligible for half the money like that too, they might just eat it, especially if he's not planning to get vaccinated.
Alan, you think this will encourage other players who are on the fence about getting vaccinated to maybe follow suit to see if they'll get the same result as Kyrie?
No, I do not think. I don't think it will, because at the bottom line, it is money. The same pressures that the average American feels to, they're saying, oh, I have to go ahead and get this vaccination to do my job. Pretty sure these people, they're feeling it too, especially the ones that have family and everything depending on them. Mm-hmm. So
he's in his 3rd year of his.
I just wonder if it was negotiated that he was still going to be paid, like before they told him to get, like when they told him to get vaccinated, or after he gave them.
Well, because the thing is, it's local mandates, and I'm pretty sure there's something in there that says, hey, you have to be able to adhere to local mandates, because the thing is, and I'm pretty sure that's in the contract, because if you, depending on what state you play. Mm-hmm. Those are the taxes that you pay.
So $186 million for his extension that they were going to give him, that was on the table, that they had already negotiated. He's not even going to get that at all now.
Yeah, I know, but
he's not going to get that at all now. And then when year 4 hits, you're right. They're probably just going to drop him all together.
No, but I'm saying,
give him that 16 mil and call it.
Yeah, I'm saying, because they might, if they can't trade him, I'm saying they might just drop him this year, which is unheard of in basketball, because the main thing is, unlike the NFL, the NBA, your contracts are pretty much, they're guaranteed.
Yeah. So he's gonna get his 16 mil, and then.
Well, no, but I'm saying they might drop him earlier than, because instead of having him ride the bench for 2 years and taking a spot, I'm saying they might just say, hey.
No, we're saying the same thing. I'm saying they're gonna pay him the 16 mil and say, good luck to you in your future endeavors.
So, no, but like I said, to Kev, like I said, I don't think more players are gonna take a stance, because they feel the pressures. Plus, it's a team environment too, and kind of like a lot of things I've seen it at my workplace, because I have people, kids, people getting vaccinated, right? So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get vaccinated. I talked to my direct counterparts first, and we had a discussion, so because we were the leaders, we were in charge, talked to supervisors, and say, hey, the vaccine's offered, and it was like, what are we gonna think? What do we want to do? And luckily, like I knew the other two, so like there was no judgment. What do we think, right? And we're like, you know what? We're all gonna get the vaccine. This is blah blah blah. This and that too. And then we said, hey, they're offered. And then we talked to our subordinates, and we're like, hey, the vaccine's being offered. The blah blah blah, like that too. Sign up. right now there is no repercussions if you don't want it like that too. But the three of us, we're getting it because we, and the part of it was we want to feel comfortable, saying, hey, here's a vaccine if we weren't willing to take it as well too. And the thing is, I know certain people, they bought in, right? So the thing is, our section was 100% vaccinated. There's another section and they were like, no, we're not getting vaccinated. And then that kind of trickled through the whole section as well too. And so I think with more of these teams getting vaccinated, because I'll put a better perspective out there, because I'm actually Smooth. I remember you made a point before too. You were upset because you're like, why are all these black athletes, going out there and not getting vaccinated? Remember you said that? And I said, oh, it's because of the stars. So it's a when they don't get vaccinated, the light's shown on them more because NBA 80% black, NFL 70% black. The NHL has all but 4 players not vaccinated.
All but 4 players not vaccinated?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Because
how many players does the NBA have unvaccinated?
Like
probably more than 4. But I'm saying, but this goes to Smooth's point because the NHL is. If I'm being, I don't want to be mean.
The NFL. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm saying, but the NHL was 95% white.
Okay, so real quick, I want to speak to that since we're talking about that little aspect of it, and then we'll get back on topic. Like the reason for that being that way is because black people have a strong distrust, whether you want to cite the Tuskegee experiment or other things that have happened to black people. They have a strong distrust of the system and medical advice from medical professionals. The fact that we're here right now and you're standing like. When I form my opinion about something or whatever, I form my opinion and I have it for myself. But then I also look at my surroundings and I see who I'm standing next to. When you're standing next to Fox News, you're standing next to Sean Kennedy and all these other people that are saying, yeah, stand up for your right, don't be vaccinated and all that other stuff. But then you realize, you go big picture, you realize, oh my God, all of Fox News is vaccinated. What? All of our elected officials are vaccinated. All the rich people are vaccinated. You know,
you hit it on the head.
If anything, if they wanted to kill you, they would have kept it from you.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if the vaccine was dangerous and it was experimental, as people thought it was, they would have given it to the poor people first.
Yes.
And I will definitely say that.
History is proving that shit.
Yeah, and I would definitely co-sign.
Somewhere.
I would definitely co-sign that.
Yeah, yes. Somewhere in the world they have experimented on the poor.
So
when have they not experimented on the poor?
They do that shit.
You're poor, marginalized.
They've done it here in America.
Like an experiment for you, baby.
They've done it here in America.
Bro,
yeah.
They test drugs on people in Africa and India and some other place first. Like them like these. There's some poor, really poor nations. Oh, it's in South America. The other places in South America. Mm-hmm. Like there's a couple places in Africa. There's India, and then it's some people in South America. They test all the drugs on first.
Yeah, but like always. You said, but I think you hit it on the head. You know, people's mistrust, and it's kind of like I hate to say it, like not to be mistrustful about it, but like don't not. You know, but it's kind of like there's a point where you have to be like, hey, don't be mistrustful because there's stuff out there and you have to look at and you can't, because my thing is for anything, if you look for an outlier and you're actively looking for an outlier, you're always going to find an outlier. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes you have to look at the common result. And I think people, they want to be right. And now, and kind of like you said, these people that are championing, they're telling you, hey, stand up for your rights. Don't get the vaccine. They were doing it. And the thing is, a lot of people who are now in Kyrie's corner, because now Kyrie's supposedly trying to be the people's champion. These people were calling him a freaking idiot when he was saying the world was flat. Shut up and
dribble for BLM. They told him to shut up and dribble.
And they were telling him to shut up and dribble. And now he's the people's champion. And I was going on the article, one of them, and they're like, I support Kyrie's decision. I blah, 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 this and that too. And I'm like, but you for calling him an idiot and saying, how the hell can you think that when you're saying that the world is flat?
Wow. You know,
yeah. And then also, what is the other thing? Like to the people on Facebook. I've seen this twice on Facebook, and I've seen it one more time on Twitter. HIV, Magic Johnson playing with HIV is not even close to equivalent of Kyrie playing unvaccinated. It's not even close. There's no way you're getting HIV from somebody just playing basketball around you. It's not going to happen.
But I think that's
not how HIV works, baby.
No, see, but as you're saying, remember, because we think about it this way: when HIV first happened, no one knew how it was in this. No, hold on, and no, because there's a lot of hold on, Smooth, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, so people didn't know how it was going to spread. So then, and the thing is, remember when COVID first came out, there's a lot of misinformation out there. People didn't know how it was going to spread, and kind of like the same thing. And I'll put it in a non-medical thing. When the Xbox One first came out, and they had that dumb DRM thing to say no use games, right there too. Like people still think the Xbox One has that, and they won't buy it, even though the narrative changed, the message changed, and they came out and clarified. People clarified, the disposition of Microsoft and what they were going to do. So unfortunately. And that's the thing. People were like, "Oh, Xbox One's gonna be online all the time." So people didn't get an Xbox One, and they still cite that reason, and they still think it's like that. So unfortunately, first information matters, and
it's like first impression, man.
Yeah, no first impression. But I'm saying no, but not even first impression. That first information that's out there, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent.
Bruh, these people weren't even alive for that information. Like that person that said that to me. Wasn't even of age to get the HIV.
But they hear it from other people.
But they hear it. And the thing is, because a lot of people, they don't go on the news, and there's people out there that still think that, hold on, because I heard it, because I remember HIV, because they said, oh, if you rub two cuts together, you get HIV.
Hey, Smooth, we went to college, bro. Listen, you and I ain't gonna say no name, bro.
This person went to college too.
No. Listen, I'm talking about you and me, bro. We there's some people there that they for real thought HIV would be spread through your spit, man. And I was like, bro, like people actually like, I was like, where you hear that from? I ain't never heard that. It's always like, either your blood, people like sharing needles and stuff like that.
Yeah, we hear that.
Unprotected sex. Yeah, but then they exclusively say HIV cannot be transmitted through your saliva. That's literally a fact. But they believed it,
But that's now because when it first came out, they were afraid because it was all bodily fluid, so that was sweat, and that was the thing with Magic Johnson.
That's an example of how someone who wasn't alive back then hears the information. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But I'm saying today's, like, I'm tired of shooting people fucking jail. The internet works. Dude literally sent me.
People don't do that.
Wait. Let me tell you this story. He sent me an article that linked to a court document that was saying that COVID wasn't real. I then got the full document and went to the section where it says that literally it didn't even say that. It said the evidence that we lack jurisdiction to summon in Canada they're Fauci official. So same person, same health official high up. They're Fauci, which was a woman. I don't know her name. Sorry. They said they could not subpoena her. Therefore, and then they turn around and said that the subpoenaing her would be non-material to the case at hand. But he read it as because it said that the HCM couldn't produce evidence, had no evidence, right? So he said, oh, it's no evidence of COVID existing. No, that's literally the title. And then when you go down to bracket number 8, it says the information you requested is non-material.
How many people do you know read a whole article, or how many people do you know they read the title and then hop down into the comments and start commenting?
And also, if someone has a particular bias and they see something like, oh, they could not provide evidence, they're immediately going to think, oh, that's because there is no evidence. The absence of evidence is the evidence of absence type ass people. But then you, on your hand, you're going to read it, bro, and you're going to be like, oh, they just didn't give any evidence. They just
and there's a lot of people that, like I said, they'll just go and, like we said, they'll just read the freaking title, or they'll read the freaking meme, bro, and just because it's on a meme, it's freaking true.
They go with the first fucking feeling they have. That's why I was saying that first impression. Like, it's the first information they get, but it leaves an impression on them, whether or not they believe it's true, false, whatever that is. They act on it, and that's what they hold. Because
so would you say that they're the true?
They don't want to re-educate themselves when they like, bro. When
so they're the true sheep. Would you say that?
Sure, but it goes kind of both ways, bro. You just can't buy into what everybody tells you, man. But it is kind of crazy, bro. Flat Earth, all that bullshit, and then like being, I don't know.
People just want to be different these days, man.
And then like the whole.
Also, I want to say for a fact, this is smooth talking, not them. This is smooth talking. As far as my stance goes, if you think COVID isn't real, you're a fucking moron,
bro. This issue.
I'm leaving it right there. I know too many people that have died. That's crazy.
This is the real problem, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Yeah, go ahead. It's cool that we have it, but everybody has a platform, and everybody has a voice, right? That's actually the problem, man. Yeah. Not saying that we shouldn't have a platform, we shouldn't have the voice, but when you have all of these fucking humans talking at the same time, you're gonna get a lot of dumbass shit said, man.
Yes.
And I'm gonna keep it real. I think the smartest people probably just sit back and stay quiet.
Yeah. No, because and that's what we're talking about, because everybody's they want to get everything out first. So and we'll put it this way, and this speeds into another topic, but it was like everybody, they want to say their piece first. So when this John Gruden stuff dropped, people were like, oh, they want to be first. So they're like, I want to go ahead and say, hey, he's not this, he's not this, he's not this, right? Because they didn't let the whole thing develop. And then they're like, oh, hey, guess what? This is the rest of the shit. And now all those people, they look stupid.
Yeah.
So sometimes we just need to get the information, let the information come out and have it be more accurate. But the thing is, everybody, they want to be on the forefront of that breaking news and be a part of it and say things. And that's the issue, because a lot of stuff with COVID happened. A lot of it, when it got sensationalized, wasn't from the news. It was people doing that. And some of it could have been hoax. Some of it could have been people's fears. Some of it could have been like, oh, they didn't know what it was. So it's like, oh, it's coming from here. And this is the issue. Because remember, people, they were saying COVID stays on freaking cardboard boxes for freaking ever.
Everybody was getting rid of all their cardboard.
But guess what though? Everybody was saying that. So then, and remember, and since everything was shut down, where were you getting all your stuff? Amazon. So then people were saying, hey, COVID is something made by Amazon to shut everything down so they can make more money.
And remember the whole Bill Gates conspiracy. And then you have, bro, this is my favorite one, bro. They talking about, I got a can of Lysol and I read on it and it said it kills the coronavirus. I've never seen coronavirus on the can of Lysol until COVID. That shit has been there forever. Coronavirus is just a type of virus. You know what I mean? People believe that
people
shit.
Never read.
They're like, it's a setup, because after COVID, Lysol cans were $10 a piece.
No, it's because you were too lazy to freaking clean.
Yeah, that's
it's called the basic economics and supply and demand.
Right. Bro, we ran out of toilet paper because of y'all. Y'all bought a year's worth of toilet paper. The average American
to me, bro.
uses 52 rolls a year.
Hey, I bought a bidet.
Average American uses 52 rolls a year.
See, we should have bought a bidet.
What the hell y'all gonna do with all that damn toilet paper? Y'all
it's that primal instinct.
It ain't that far from cardboard.
People you guys could be locked in that house for years, bro. They just finna say, "Oh shit, martial law about to come through. We're gonna be locked in that house for like 6 months. Can't come outside. We need a year's supply of toilet paper." That's probably what people were thinking, man. I don't fucking know. People conspiracy theorists, man. It's crazy to me.
But anyway, so I guess we should wrap this up unless anybody has anything to say about Mr. Irvin.
So we should just go around and everybody just give their
that man should be getting paid if he ain't playing no games. I'm sorry, that's some bullshit. He getting away with that. He getting away with an OJ.
All right, Alan, final topics.
I'm saying I'm glad the Nets kind of put their foot down. It kind of sucks that he's still getting paid. I think they just want to be done with him, and they just want to. They don't feel like going to court and going that route to go recoup all the money.
Kind of more expensive. They're already getting the savings.
Well, I mean, so like I said, I'm hoping they actually drop them, because, and unfortunately, I'll say this: your track record goes with you for a while. And I think if this was another player, it would be a totally different conversation. But Kyrie has had his histories, and not even with the flat earth stuff, about just taking off and not playing and all this other stuff. And he's had problems everywhere he's gone with players and the establishment and everything else. I think the only thing I like him in is Uncle Drew. But besides that, like, I really don't like him as a player. And and he cries all the damn time. So unfortunately, his track record follows him. So maybe if his intentions were good and he wanted to be the voice of the voiceless, if you want to be the voice of the voiceless, put your money where your mouth is. Give out that damn money. Say, hey, I want to support people with the money that I'm getting who aren't able to work because of local mandates. Let me give them this money so they have something to do about it. And the thing, he's not doing anything about it. So that's why I think that's a load of crock. And I think he's just changing his stance. And unfortunately, nobody knows but Kyrie why he doesn't want the vaccine or why he's not even entertaining that. And yeah, guess what? None of us, that's between him and himself and himself and his loved ones. So yeah, so we don't need to know, even though we all want to answer. We all want to be what's outside his head. So that's his right. But as I always say, you get to suffer the consequences. And I'm hoping he gets let go and other team picks him up for all his antics. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so my final thoughts is all of this behavior, young Kyrie Irving, makes me understand why Kehlani slept with Party Next Door. It just all makes sense. It just all makes sense to me, bro. Like, you're unstable, you're out of pocket. Okay, you need to pick up some book. Matter of fact, look, you're rich. Pay somebody to give you information for you, okay? You too rich to be this damn dumb, okay? You just too rich. Like, it don't make sense. Hire somebody that has, like, the doctoral from wherever and let them be your mouthpiece. Let them think for you. You just play basketball, okay?
Hey, money doesn't. Unfortunately, when you have money,
I'm just trying to give my last little thoughts. I'm saying that, and I'm saying because I cannot find a factual basis for this level of stupidity to give up this kind of money. You know,
because he still has money.
Like, no.
You say give up? Yeah, that 182 mil.
186 million.
186
trashed. He trashed another 60. He trashed another 16 million. So yeah, basically 16 million. He trashed another 16 million. So basically, that puts him at the space and place of losing 200 million over a shot. I'm sorry. Inject me.
No, Steve.
But wait, that's the final thought.
I'm gonna say that too, though.
I tried to go back and forth. That's why I didn't say anything. We're trying to rap.
No, but I want to say something to that, though.
We're trying to rap. I'm trying to rap.
I want to say something to that, though.
No,
because you didn't let me talk earlier.
I let you do your
No, way earlier you didn't let me talk. You were like, oh, I'm going to hop it in there and I'm hopping there.
We're done. This is supposed to be done.
No, I'm just
saying.
Go
ahead, Smooth. Go ahead, man.
Just trying to end.
Where do y'all go, man?
I'm just saying, unfortunately, because I was saying this, money, they think they're better like that too. And maybe he's the smartest motherfucker because guess what? He already has money to freaking lose. Or sorry, he already has money and now he's getting paid to do nothing. Maybe he's smarter than all of us. Getting paid to do nothing.
Hey,
we just made that point.
He got the best fucking job ever, man. How much he getting paid just to do nothing? Sit at home, watch Netflix, go to barbecue.
Not being cheap.
I had the perfect rap, and y'all just ruined it. Y'all just ruined it. You did your final thought. He did his final thoughts. I did mine, and then I was gonna say, "Hey, y'all, thank y'all for watching," and that was gonna be it.
Shit.
It was perfect. How did we get here?
Because you're bringing up how he lost money that he doesn't have, but he's happy.
I'm recapping. I'm summarizing for the end. That's what you do when you rap. You summarize, you restate the points, and then you close. So thank y'all for watching. No, this is not the podcast. This is just content.
It's just homeroom with Smooth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is homeroom with Smooth though. We out.